What's your name?
PC Harvey from the
Okay.
North East Dog Unit.
Who?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit. Are you one of these auditors that like...
From the North East Dog Unit?
That's it.
So you got dogs in there?
I have.
All right.
Mate, just
You're not blocking me in, are you? No, I'm not coming over to the
Hello.
side. Don't touch me and don't follow me either. Trust me,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Keep it professional.
Another unit to assist with stuff outside TDJ, please. I've got someone filming the Met building and vehicles going in and out. I'm glad you've come onto the pavement.
No, I don't need to be on the pavement. Don't
Mate,
glad I've
you're
done
going
anything. You
out of the
touch me.
pavement.
Listen.
For a search under section 43
All right.
of the Terrorism
Yeah.
Act. All right?
Okay.
I'm PC Harvey from North East.
All right. What information
Dog
have you
Unit.
got? You got to
Use some common
detain
sense.
me under that.
Use some common
What
sense.
information have you got to detain me
If you
under
let
that?
me speak-
If you holding me,
If you let me
look,
speak
you're holding my
onto the
arm.
pavement,
You're holding my
that's an
arm.
emergency
You're
base.
holding my arm.
Vehicles could come
You're
out
holding
there
my
on blue
arm.
lights.
Yeah, but they're not, are
Okay,
they?
but they might.
But they're not.
And you're blocking that.
They're not.
So come onto the pavement. It's a... Mate,
Listen, the more you drag me,
I'm not
the more
dragging
you're
you
gonna,
anywhere.
the more
I'm
you're
trying to
gonna.
put you onto the pavement.
But you don't need to put.
From the second the officer rushed out and tried to control the auditor, it was clear this wasn't about investigating, it was about assuming guilt. What makes it worse is that he even asked if the person was an auditor, proving he already knew exactly what auditing involved. That should have been enough to recognize there was no threat. Yet instead of responding professionally, he reached straight for Section 43, an anti-terror law meant for extreme situations, not someone holding a camera on a public sidewalk. No proper questioning, no attempt to understand, just instant escalation. When an officer knowingly applies terrorism powers to a lawful activity, that's not confusion, that's a conscious misuse of power.
From your behaviour and your actions,
Yeah.
these can be sites that are
Can be.
vulnerable to terrorist attack.
And
okay?
what?
And when
What have you
people-
got? What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna?
What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna listen, or are you just gonna keep?
Well,
talking
I'm
over
detained,
me?
aren't I?
Huh?
I'm detained, aren't
You
I?
are, but
Yeah.
you're asking. You're asking.
Well, I don't
me
have to listen
questions.
to you, do I?
You're asking me questions that
Yeah.
you want the answers to.
Go on then, what's
and
the
every
answer?
time I speak to you, you're talking over
All
me
right
and not
then.
allowing me to talk.
Go on then, talk.
Okay? So you might be one of these new auditors, they're called. They like to provoke a response out of the police to try and get something for clicks and likes and views on YouTube. It's like a new trend that people like to do. Also, you could have suspected terrorists potentially that could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance. And what people do before they may decide to launch a terrorist attack is they like to come and do recce's of the buildings and the vehicles that they might think I'm going to do an attack on that vehicle or that car. That's another reason. Okay, and that's why I've stopped you, and that's why you've been...
Using hostile reconnaissance to justify stopping someone who was calmly filming makes no practical sense and completely undermines the stop itself. Real terrorists do not announce their intentions by openly recording in public view, and even if they were gathering information, they would use far more subtle and remote methods. Today's genuine threats rely on tools like satellite imagery, drones, and anonymous digital mapping, not standing in the open on a busy street with a visible camera. The auditor was not hiding anything and made no attempt to be discreet, which alone contradicts the officer's reasoning. Treating this as a serious enough risk to trigger Section 43 powers meant for legitimate terror-related concerns is reckless and blurs the line between lawful filming and actual suspicion. It shows a clear failure to consider context, past precedent, and proportional response.
Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because that building
Why do you suspect
is vulnerable.
me? Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because of where you are.
Am I doing a lawful activity?
No, but it's suspicious, isn't
But am I
it?
doing a
And
lawful
it's our
activity?
job,
No,
by
answer that
walking
question.
around-
Answer that question. Am I doing a lawful activity?
What, by filming a police building and vehicles coming in and out of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No, mate, it's suspicious.
Oh, it's not. No, but
Okay,
it's
some
lawful though.
people-
It doesn't
some
have to be. So
people-
what if it's suspicious? It's lawful, yeah.
It's
legal.
lawful, yeah,
it's legal.
but
It's legal.
but
it's legal.
still-
Stop there.
Okay, so you're still talking
Yeah,
over
because
me?
it's legal. I'm not doing nothing wrong. What information have you got to suspect me
Your
of being a
behaviour.
terrorist?
Your
What's my
behaviour and
behaviour?
your
Because I'm
actions.
filming.
Huh?
Because I'm doing
Because you're
something lawfully.
Because you're filming
Am I being unlawful?
vulnerable
Am I
building.
breaking the law?
Huh?
Am I breaking the
Yeah,
law?
you've been detained under section...
Yeah, but am I breaking the law?
Mate, don't do that. That
No,
could
I
be an
can't do
unmarked
that.
vehicle.
I don't
Okay.
care if it's an unmarked vehicle. I
Mate.
can stand there and do whatever I want.
That power that under section 43 of the Terrorism Act
Yes.
gives us the power to look at phones that are being used, photos that have been taken on those phones and videos. So that's what I'm going to do on that Samsung at the moment.
The officer's attempt to justify searching the auditor's phone under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is both legally inaccurate and misleading. Section 43 allows for stops and searches based on reasonable suspicion of terrorist activity, but it does not give unrestricted access to personal digital content like photos or videos. Accessing someone's private device requires a higher legal standard, such as a warrant, explicit consent, or authority under Schedule 7, none of which applied here. What's especially concerning is how casually the officer claimed this intrusive power, relying only on the fact that someone was filming a public building, with no real evidence of terrorist intent. Using such reasoning to examine personal digital material is a serious overreach, and courts have consistently cautioned against actions that infringe on Article 8, the right to privacy.
I don't think that you're doing something legally by stopping me under Section 43.
That's few
crazy.
and far between.
No,
That's
it's not few and far between. No, get your facts right.
You can carry on
get your
recording
facts
if
right.
you want, and I'm telling you what's going on at the moment.
Okay, I will carry on
what's your
recording.
name?
I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay, can you take your bag off?
No.
No, okay, so I'm going to search you with it on your back. So turn around and look at the wall.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to follow your instructions.
All right, you can just sit tight then.
Yeah. Do you know what? Your colleague, right, stopped me under Section 43.
Okay.
Yeah? But I've done nothing wrong. I've been filming here. Yeah?
I can't film on behalf of my
No,
colleague,
but I've been filming, but I've done nothing wrong.
I can't speak on behalf of my colleague, come on.
Yeah, but I'm filming. It's filming. It's filming. Yeah, but it's filming wrong. Can I film? I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you.
Listen.
I'm asking you though.
Let me finish then.
Okay, go on
Every
then.
time I speak, you should both.
Yeah, that's what he said earlier on. Yeah, but same script. Yeah,
no,
same
because
script.
I want
But I'm asking you a straight question. Well, answer the question. Yes or no?
Let me speak before.
Okay. Is that a yes or no answer?
Yes, you just
Oh, so I can film, yeah?
And he's told that to
I
you.
can film. So,
I've heard him say
if
to
I
you,
can
I've just
film,
said it, yeah.
why is he stopping me under Section 43?
I'm not him, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright,
You see?
so there you go then.
He's not you. He doesn't know. If it was him, he wouldn't have stopped me. You know why? Because I can
probably will.
film
That's what we
on the
might do.
street, legally, lawful.
This moment highlights just how baseless the original detention was. When the auditor calmly asks the arriving officer, "Can I film in public?" the response is a simple, yes, a statement that completely undermines the justification for the Section 43 stop. If filming in public is clearly lawful, as the officer confirms, why did the first officer feel the need to invoke extreme anti-terror powers? It becomes even more telling when the second officer replies, "I'm not him." I don't know, which, rather than clarifying, unintentionally admits there was no valid reason for the detention in the first place. Section 43 powers require strong, well-founded reasoning, yet here it's clear the initial officer acted on assumption instead of genuine suspicion.
Put your hand on me. Don't put your hands on me. Do not put your hand on me. I can put this anywhere I like.
Don't in your face.
No, listen, you are standing close to me. No, you go away.
No, you can
Go
film.
away.
Listen.
You step away.
No, what?
Right? Because now you're antagonizing me.
I'm not antagonizing
Yes,
you.
you are. You're trying to escalate the situation.
Let me speak.
Step
You let me
away.
speak.
Step away
No,
and
what?
do not touch me.
No, what, Phil, wait.
Well then, I'm not going to let you speak. I don't want to touch. Look, you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
Don't,
You're
it's
threatening me. You
Phil,
are threatening me.
Phil.
You are causing me alarm and
Phil.
distress. You're such a
then.
way away from me. You do not need to outstretch your hand.
stand there, then.
I can stand
Stand
where
there.
I like.
Don't put it in someone's face.
I can stand where I like.
So be in my face.
I can put this in my face.
Oh, Chris,
No,
stand away
do you know?
from me.
I'm
I'm
not
distance
going near
away.
you. I'm not going near you, but I can put it in your face if I
Arm
like.
distance away.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Right,
cool.
that's
You got
fine.
an arm distance, I've got an arm distance.
That's fine then. But not put it in his face like you were doing.
I can do what I want.
Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can actually.
can't, my
I
friend.
can.
Stop coming near us then.
Yeah, look, I'm not coming near you. You're the one that's stepping near me.
Arm
Move your
distance.
hand.
No.
Move your hand from me. Oh,
my
all right.
self-distance, my
All right then,
fucking
big man,
arm.
big man,
It's
big man.
safety.
Yeah, whatever.
It's safety, my friend.
Yeah.
Your self-defined
yeah.
ethnicity.
See, you're right in my face now. You're right in my face, so you think you can do it, but I can't.
No, it's my safety.
Yeah, look, see?
My safety.
Well, my
you
safety.
You and I
Look, see?
a minute ago, weren't you, my friend?
Look, see?
There you go. Just stand there. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not standing here. I'm moving. I can
Yeah,
walk.
well, stay a distance away from us then.
This officer's behavior is a textbook example of intimidation masquerading as procedure. The auditor posed no threat, he was simply filming from a safe distance and standing his ground. Yet, without any valid reason, the officer suddenly extended his arm and ordered, "Stay back," as if an invisible line had been crossed. It's clear his concern wasn't safety but creating tension, portraying the auditor as if he were advancing. The officer deliberately manufactured a confrontation that didn't exist, seemingly hoping the auditor might react defensively, something that could then be used as justification to escalate the encounter or even make a weak case for arrest.
Your surname, or you refuse to forgive that?
Who's refusing?
I don't know. What's your surname?
Don't use the word refuse.
Okay, what's
Do
your
I have to
surname?
give it to you?
No, you don't.
Oh, well then.
So you are refusing.
I'm not refusing.
Well, you are.
I'm not refusing. I don't have to give it to you. Why don't you understand what you're saying?
Do you want to just show us the gallery on the phone of the photos that you've taken in the videos?
And
You have
what's
to do that
what's
under the law.
I have to do that under the law.
Yeah, under
Actually,
section 43.
let me just say something to you.
Go on.
Right, hold on. Where's my thing? Give me my stop slip.
I'm going to give it to you in a minute once we're finished.
Okay, let me just say something before I turn this off and show you.
You don't have to turn it off, but you can
No,
keep it
I will have to turn it off. How can I record if I've got to show you stuff?
Because you can keep the app going, can't you?
What app? My filming app.
I don't know, whatever you're
Well, that's what I'm filming you. But let me just tell you something, yeah? I don't want you to look at my personal property.
Right.
Yeah? Under section 43, yeah? It doesn't say that you can look under my property in the sense that you're saying it.
Right.
Obviously, you're coercing me that I have to show you because as far as you're concerned, this is part of your bully boy tactics. What are you looking for?
Similar sort of things at other protected sites.
No, what are you looking for? Be specific.
Photographs and films of other police buildings, and if there's a pattern of behaviour.
But obviously,
I've already explained.
But obviously, I filmed police buildings. But what did you say I was?
Huh?
What did you say I could be?
The terrorist.
No, you didn't say that as well. Two things you said.
Mate,
what was the other thing? What was the other thing? Don't bother me. What was the other thing you said?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh, you can't remember?
No.
You said two things. You said you could be one of these new.
Oh, an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm an auditor, what will I have on my phone?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, but what would I have on it if I'm an auditor? If you know about auditing, what will I have on my phone?
Other videos
of
and photos of officers, of ambulance staff, of firefighters.
No. We don't do ambulance or firefighters. We just do police. I just do police personnel.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
So that's what you're going to see on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And is that going to be an issue?
I don't know yet because I haven't had a look.
Yeah, but they're going to be the same as filming. This is what I'm saying. You're not going to see any.
If someone is known to belong to a lawful group that films public spaces to monitor police activity, then finding footage on their device of exactly that shouldn't raise any suspicion. It simply aligns with what they've already said. What's more concerning is the officer's vague response, "I don't know," which speaks volumes. It shows the search lacked a clear legal purpose. The officer wasn't looking for evidence of a crime. He was fishing for anything that might later be used to justify the intrusion. This completely inverts the principle of reasonable suspicion. Rather than letting evidence guide the search, he seemed to hope the search itself would produce a reason. In essence, the officer was saying, "I suspect you're doing something lawful, but I'll search anyway, just in case," and that is not policing, it's a clear overreach of authority.
Under section 43, you have to be specific.
I've just told you, photographs.
Yeah, but when you see these photographs, what you're going to see.
Until I look at them, do I?
What was all those questions you was asking me? If I what? If I work? If I do this all the time? If I travel up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm interested.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, be interested because you'll see yourself.
Where am I going to be? YouTube?
You'll see yourself.
Excellent.
You've lost. You've lost because you've illegally detained me under section 43. Do you know what? You really don't know what you're doing. You've never done it before, obviously. You've never seen a terrorist in your life.
How do you know that?
Oh, I bet you haven't. Have you? Have you seen a terrorist?
I can't tell you, man.
Oh, you can't? Why not?
No.
Why? Because you're that big that you're so massive that you can't say whether or not you've seen something. It's like me asking you if you've seen a burglar and you're going to say, "Oh, I can't tell you that." Huh? What's the difference?
Sorry.
Huh?
Mate, I'm getting bored.
Don't call me mate. You keep on calling me mate. I'm not your mate. I never would want to be your mate.
Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever. Off you go. Off you go. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear what you got to say. See? Chadwell Heath. Bully boys. Oh wow, what rubbish tactic.
Yardley challenged his wrongful detention in court and was awarded £750 in compensation, but this wasn't about the money. The ruling confirmed that the officer had violated his rights on weak and unfounded grounds. A court finding a stop unlawful isn't a minor mistake, it reflects a serious failure to follow the law. The officer detained Yardley under section 43 in less than a minute, without asking questions or engaging in dialogue, acting solely on assumptions. Even knowing Yardley might be an auditor, he treated the situation as though it posed a covert threat. If footage of public buildings is exactly what you would expect to find, what justification is there for a search? The officer had no answer, and the second officer's vague responses and pressure only reinforced the mistake. In the end, Yardley stood his ground, demonstrating this was a clear case of rights-violating policing. His legal victory served as a reminder that misuse of anti-terror powers will not go unchecked, and the resulting payout and embarrassment were the direct result of the officer's poor judgment.